Hi, lovely. So I've started off and pulled a few cards. So let's dive into it and then we'll see where Spirit takes it from there. So, girl, you have been through it. You have been through it. I feel like the last 10 years specifically haven't been easy. I feel like the end of your teenage years specifically, things started getting a little bit rough. I also feel like you might feel like you didn't have the best childhood. Um, there's a lot of pain here in the past. A lot of it's like I feel like you've just been beat down to the ground. Maybe it's just one thing after another, one obstacle after another, one hardship after another. Like things haven't been smooth sailing for quite some time now. Spirit really wants you to know how divinely guided you are, how protected and loved you are. And I'm also seeing about you needing to balance your light and dark aspect. And when I say dark, I mean your shadow self. So your doubts, your limiting beliefs, your scarcity mindset, the parts of you that were repressed and now show up in doubt, jealousy, anger, self-sabotage. There needs to be like a balance between the light and the dark. And also, why am I hearing like for you to not hold shame over negative emotions? Don't demonize yourself. I feel like things will be going great and then you might self-sabotage something and you'll really, really like be really hard on yourself. And I need you to have compassion and love for every single part of you. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, all of it. It is all you. You are a divine being. And, we very much need duality. We need the good, we need the bad, we need the light, and we need the dark. There's definitely some shadow work and like alchemy, I want to say. I'm hearing alchemy that needs to be done in terms of this, like, alchemize your pain into power. Definitely shadow work is big here. Big, big, big. I do shadow work coaching if that's something you're interested in. If not, the best way to do shadow work is literally, whenever you find something that is triggering you, something that is coming up and it makes you feel uncomfortable, I want you to analyze it. I want you to write it down and really psychoanalyze the life out of yourself. It's mad. I've just done a video on this. But like, for example, if you feel like I can't have love, I'm not deserving of love, I'll never be in love, I'll never find love, really question yourself why. Where do these beliefs come from? Where did they originate? Where did it start? Why do you feel this way? And also another good way of doing it is when you start to like visualize and really envision what it is that you want and, become clear on your desires. And like when you're visualizing something that you want in your future, you will often find that while you're imagining this beautiful house and this car and whatever it is that you want, you'll often get these doubts that come to the forefront. Like, you can't have that. You don't have enough money for that. And, you have to work hard for that. Or, you don't deserve success or you can't be successful. Whatever it is for you in particular, start analysing those thoughts and feelings and ask yourself why. Where did they come from? All that good stuff. You can do some research. ChatGPT will actually help you. I'm not massive on using ChatGPT for spiritual things but it'll explain what shadow work is to you, and it's actually helped me with shadow work. It actually has. So if you want to do that, or just Google shadow work, how do you do it? I think there's some like good journals and books and stuff that you can purchase. I also feel like they really want you to learn. Either you're already doing this or this is something that you need to do, but learning about equal give and take, Are you receiving what you equally give to others? You need to learn to say no, maybe. I'm getting this, like, I wouldn't say you're a people pleaser, but for the people you love, you will go out of your way, and that's great. We love supporting those that we love, but it's also about learning not to overextend yourself at the cost of yourself. I do feel like you've got some sort of gift coming in. There's this energy I'm picking up on income and finances. I'll have a little look into that in a minute. But also, you've had a hard time in love. Love hasn't been great. Don't mind me smoking. Love hasn't been great. You've been through a lot. I want to say that you've been through some like traumatic or really shitty relationships, some toxic relationships. And in particular, I'm seeing you've built like this wall around yourself. Like your heart space feels very closed off. There's definitely blockages around your heart chakra. So rose quartz is amazing for your heart chakra. Moldavite, if you feel drawn to it. I feel like you're okay for Moldavite. I don't feel like it'd be too much for you. You don't feel like you're in a bad place for Moldavite. I wouldn't recommend it to everyone because it's such a powerful stone. But definitely, there's a reason I'm mentioning Moldavite, but rose quartz is going to be amazing for your heart chakra. If not, if you can go and get a Reiki session with somebody or with me, it doesn't matter, whoever you feel drawn to go to for healing. I always say this, go to who you feel more comfortable with and who you feel drawn to, because that just basically means your energies are aligning. But definitely some heart healing that needs to be done. Why am I also picking up on cord cutting? Some cord cutting needs to be done here. You can do this as a meditation. You don't have to have a ritual done with me. You can do a ritual yourself. So black and white candle. Black would be the person you are cutting ties with. And when I say cord cutting, I mean energetic cords. So we want to release them cords that are attaching us and them. So black candle, white candle, you're the white, they're the black. We want to banish them and we want to cleanse and heal you. And get a string. It can literally be a string like out your sewing kit. It can be anything. It could be a ribbon. I mean, ribbons are quite flammable and maybe not a ribbon, but any kind of cord, anything, to represent the energy cord, tie it around both of them and then light both candles and make sure you carve their name into the black one, carve yours into the white one, and there's your cord cut, and voila. Do it yourself if you like. If not, you can also get that done with me. But there is meditations that you can do. You can type them in on YouTube. Or just literally get a bath in salt, and every time you get a salt bath, do it once a week, and just envision cords coming from your heart and your sacral chakra to the person that you feel like this is for. This is probably an ex, definitely picking up on an ex. If there's an ex that you're a bit like, oh, I can't let go, they're popping up in your dreams, or, there's still limerence or something around it, then it'll be them. But yeah, cord cutting. Just envision the cord between you and that person and just sever the cord and seal both ends with white light. Also, I'm being told something about your independence now. Why am I picking up on Virgo energy? You've probably got Virgo in your chart. Something here about routine and grounding. This is probably what the 444 is. It's about you setting up a stable, solid foundation for yourself and making yourself comfortable in your everyday life. What makes you comfortable? What makes you happy? Being in a routine and grounding into your body. So I also write, so the reason I'm mentioning this, with this like self-sufficient and independent, grounded, like routine energy, this is what's going to bring in, because you've got new love coming in. I feel like your past relationships, sorry, I'm just going from everywhere to anywhere because I'm giving it as it comes. your past relationships were very karmic in nature. What I mean by that is karmic relationships come to us as a lesson. Now, karmic relationships doesn't always mean that it's bad. You can have good karmic relationships. It just depends on your individual karma. And I'm not saying karma like you have to pay a price. But for example, if you have been, having relationships with this one person lifetime after lifetime, and you've kind of gone into codependency, or you've been abused by them, you'll find that their soul or similar people who give the same experiences will come back to teach you the lesson to choose yourself. So it is for your growth, it is for your healing, but the karma behind it is basically rebalancing your own karma. We come to earth to heal, we come to learn, we come to experience, we come to teach, we come to love. We all have individual paths and purposes and things that we've come here to do and achieve. For me personally, I've had a few karmic relationships and they've all been very toxic and abusive, and I've had to learn how to put myself first. 11-11, oh my God, that's crazy. 11-11. I have had to learn those lessons, and it's been dark, very dark. One of them in particular was very, very dark. I went through it, but it's taught me a lot. It has taught me a lot, and I've healed and I've transformed and I've leveled up so much. So it really is up to you how you take these lessons. If you take it on, do the work, do the shadow work, do the healing, take accountability, change your ways, change how you feel and think and blah, blah, blah. You'll obviously find that you transform with these lessons. If you ignore them and you keep going around in cycles and cycles and circles and circles, this is where the karmic relationships will keep coming back. But I feel like you're at a point now where you are ready to let go of these karmic relationships. This bra is really digging into me. It's brand new. I feel like you're very much ready to let go of this now, because you've got the Two of Cups coming in, and with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a fated connection. And it's coming in as soon as you start living this Nine of Pentacles kind of life. You go from the Nine of Wands, from being like overly burdened and just creating this wall around yourself, to being more open, being independent, going out into the big wide world and putting yourself first, putting you at the forefront. That's what's going to attract in this new relationship. I'm going to try and get a timing on it. So Spirit, if you can give me a timing on this. I'm hearing 6 months. But this is pretty dependent on the work that you do on yourself. You're already on the right track. You're already doing the work. I want to really say that. You're doing amazing and you're already doing everything you're supposed to be doing. I'm just kind of telling you and egging you on to keep doing that. Don't stop now. You're not, it's not done. We're always healing. We're always learning. It's a lifelong journey. But this Two of Cups energy, this love energy that is coming in for you, I'm gonna pull some cards on that in a minute, because I can really feel so much emotion. I feel like I'm gonna cry. It's like it's given the love of a lifetime. You are going to be loved correctly, and all of the love that you have given out in the past, it's coming back tenfold, and you are going to receive what you fucking deserve. You are going to be treated like the queen that you are. And the universe has seen the work that you've done on yourself. I'm actually hearing them clap. I'm seeing them clapping, and they're like, yeah. So they can see it. They can see. They have seen the nights that you have cried. They have seen the hard work that you have had to do, and the times that you've had to say no and walk away from things. Because I do feel like, have you just walked away or left something quite recently? It doesn't have to be like the past few weeks. It can be like the last 6 months to a year. But yeah. Also, I want to say there's going to be a massive turn in your life path. Things are changing on a big, big level. Let's clarify that. You're going to have a massive breakthrough. 144. 444. King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles. I'm not taking that shit. Clarify the King of Pentacles. What's the King of Pentacles doing here? The Devil. I want to say, don't be worrying about money. Do not be worrying about money, because that just causes more resistance for abundance to come in. I feel like you're stable right now. Like you've probably got a job, or you've got an income, whatever it is, whether it's your own little business or whether you work for somebody else, you've got a stable income at this time. But I feel like you're desiring more. Of course you are. We all desire more and we all deserve more. But I want to say there's going to be an up level in your finances, whether that's a new job, or you start your own business, or you start a new project or a new venture that brings in an extra income. That is coming in. I want to say, right, can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit? Queen of Wands. You need to start acting like the bad bitch that you are. Don't be scared of being seen. Don't be scared of being seen. I feel like this is me all over. This is me all over. Do not fear attention. Don't fear being seen as your sensual, sexual, magnetic self, because you are very magnetic. Your energy, I'm actually hearing your energy is very potent, and it's very triggering for other people, and it can be really like, it scares people a little bit. You might have a bit of a resting bitch face. I'm also seeing something about your eyes. You might be a Libra moon, because I'm seeing like really beady eyes, like big eyes, or like really deep eyes, like you've got intense eyes. And I feel like the Tower, you are literally like a walking tower moment. You've definitely got heavy Pluto in your birth chart, because I'm getting this energy. You'll walk into a room, it's like you just trigger people's shadows with your natural energy, and this is good. This is what we want to be doing. You're very much a light worker. You've very much got a purpose in this lifetime to help and heal others. Now, this can be in any fucking way. It doesn't have to be Reiki. It doesn't have to be a life coach. It doesn't have to be a manifestation. It doesn't have to be a psychic. It can be. It absolutely can be any and all of those things. But there's so many other avenues that light workers can take. So definitely look into that. I'm not going to have time to, dissect all the different areas of your life. That would be a full reading. I'm kind of just giving you what Spirit is bringing through. So start embodying the Queen of Wands energy, because that's what's going to bring this turn in events for you and change your life path. Start embodying your true authenticity. If you want to wear certain clothes but you're like, oh, it doesn't look right, or what if people wear the clothes, say how you feel, express yourself authentically, and let your intuition guide you as well. Like if you want to go towards something, go and do it. Like find your passion, find your creativity. What do you like doing? What are your hobbies? What makes you happy? Go towards those things. Understand and know that you can have anything that you desire, and it will all come to you once you're in that energy of, I don't chase, I attract. Okay, yeah. So that was it. This. I also need to say, for you to stay away from any and all negativity right now. Stay away from anything and everything that doesn't serve your highest good, that doesn't serve your stability, that doesn't serve your money, that doesn't serve your happiness, your mental health. Stay away. Now is a really good time. I was going to say around the Virgo eclipse. That's crazy. Around this eclipse in Virgo, are you a Virgo? Because I'm picking up on a lot of Virgo energy, like a lot of Virgo energy. You've definitely got Virgo in your chart. Take some time to go within and explore your own spirituality. it is time for you to do that. That's also going to bring in this Wheel of Fortune energy, where you start turning, you know, your life path and turning the situation round in your favour, and attracting fated, destined events and people and situations. There's some devil energy here with the King of Pentacles. I'm a bit confused on what this is. I feel like it's this past person that you were involved with. A King of Swords, it's an energy that's, it's somebody who's very nasty with the words. This could be your past partner or an ex, or somebody you've just distanced yourself from. But it's like they've made you see yourself in a different light, and it's kind of like, you know, they may have picked at you for your appearance or for your personality traits or something weird like that. Like, don't listen to what other people say. You trigger people so much. They project their triggers onto you. What other people say is not a reflection of who you are. And I'm also hearing that quote or that phrase, don't take advice from somebody if you wouldn't want to live their life, that kind of thing. Like, don't listen to other people. If you wouldn't want to be them, or if you don't admire them, don't listen to what they have to say. There is some communication, I think I mentioned this before, some kind of breakthrough communication coming in around finances and money. So I don't know if you've applied for new jobs or if there's some money that's owed to you, but it feels like there's some money coming in. Is there anything else that Rebecca needs to know? Don't hold on to the past too much. It's time to let go of certain things. Don't hold on to money too tightly either, because that gives that energy of lack. I'm not going to get more. I need to hold on and harbour. Anything else that Rebecca needs to know, Spirit? Oh shit. Can we clarify this? Because I don't understand it. 5 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. Ah, okay. You have completed a cycle of, yeah, and you can feel it. You are at the end, the sun at the bottom, literally. You are at the end of the cycle of lack, of, you know, negativity. You've closed out this cycle where things weren't going in your favour, where things when like good things weren't happening to you. You're very much going into a new reality now. I want to say that you're very close to a timeline jump. 7 of Wands, you need to ground yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're very close to a timeline jump. You're about to step into a whole new reality. Alchemize any anger that you've got as well. Channel any anger that you have. I'm hearing witchcraft. I don't know if you do spells, if you practice any kind of yeah, channel this anger into something creative. That you've got a lot of pain still and it needs transmuting. Can we clarify the Emperor? This is from your childhood, so it could be around a father figure. There's some pain and you need to do some cleansing. I also want to say that I'm very much feeling Hecate's presence. I think she would be very willing to connect with you when you're ready. But very much feeling Hecate. Anything else to finish off, Spirit? What's coming in for Rebecca? What's coming in? What does she need to know about the future? You're letting go of old stories. Literally, you're closing a cycle. All from the past. You might be going through it right now, but this is a crumbling. Things have to break down before they can break through. Brand new beginning. Ace of Wands. Brand new beginning, new reality, new people. And you're also going to develop your psychic abilities quite a lot in the coming months and the next year. There's going to be some psychic activation. I'm seeing your crown chakra specifically there's some dormant DNA, like a DNA activation. I'm literally seeing the DNA strands going into your crown chakra. You may find that you've got a lot of headaches and pressure around your head. Pay close attention. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. If you're worried about a job as well, money, I think I've said this before, don't be worrying. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Your cup is about to be overflowing with abundance. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you've got any questions at all, please let me know.